That's right, kids. Time once again for Creepy Cheapies with Dr. Lady, where we look for the best and affordably priced Halloween masks. I'm Sir Francis Bacon, and tonight's mask comes from the folks at Trick or Treat Studios. It was sculpted by a human, well, I assume human anyway. Maybe I shouldn't make that assumption. It was sculpted by someone or something called Eric Lubati. And it was based on the 1987 movie Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. What mask am I talking about? Well, bear with me here. Okay, there's not a bear with me here. I didn't mean that. What I meant was, this thing is called Evil Ed. That's right, nothing to do with the movie called Evil Ed, which is another wacky splat-stick comedy from the period. This one is indeed based on Evil Dead 2. Now, how do I know that? It's got the Evil Dead 2 tag. And by the way, sometimes the tags come off of masks from any company in shipping. So, and that doesn't matter to me personally. I don't care if my masks have tags on them or not, really. I take them off anyway. But if you're a tag collector, you might want to ask the seller if you buy one of these things online to make sure that the tag is on there for you. Because sometimes you get these things and they are tagless, they are de-tagged, they are tag-free, they've had a tagectomy. Yeah, well anyway, Evil Ed here, from Evil Dead 2, sculpted by Eric Lubati, was released in time for Halloween of 2014 by the folks at Trick or Treat. And, well, there's some variance in the paint on these. I've seen some with more or less dark and light around here, like some of this shading around the eyes. It's heavier on some masks than on others. I like it pretty heavy myself. I like it with a lot of dark, a lot of drama, a lot of sort of not too subtle is what I'm saying. I like it sort of heavily shaded around the eyes, but they do vary a little bit from copy to copy. Now, as you can see, Evil Ed here has his entirely too many teeth. He'd be a dentist's favorite patient, wouldn't he? Well, if it wasn't for the attitude anyway. If it wasn't for the disposition that he seems to have. He's got these very spooky, dead, soulless white eyes, like in the Evil Dead saga. And like I said before, way too many teeth, which is cool and scary. He's got this nasty, thin, kind of oily, sweaty, greasy looking, stringy blonde hair going on here, which by the way really makes him unusual. Not that many masks have blonde hair, so that's kind of unusual, and that kind of makes old Evil Ed stand out from the crowd here, I think. Don't you? So get yourself an Evil Ed and frighten everybody at the haunted house or the haunted whatever, the haunted discotheque, whatever it is you're haunting. And one more thing. You don't see out of those white eyes. I don't know if you noticed when I was closer up on it a minute ago, but you actually see out of these hidden slots or slits that are above the eyes in the recessed area just below the brow. That's where one sees out of when one is wearing the Evil Ed mask from Trick or Treat Studios 2014 lineup, and one of several really good Evil Dead 2 based masks that came out in this series from the same folks at the same time. And well, that's about all I have to say about Evil Ed. He wants me to go on, but I can't think of another thing to say about him.